Welcome to ECNTRADE daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, it's been a very challenging 48 hours for the Australian dollar. Yesterday I went neutral due to the fact that we did break up above the top side of the range around 66.75.85. Nevertheless, we have taken out this 8-year downtrend which emanates around 68.35, with the intraday high now posted at 69.83. Does give me still a neutral view, and I'm still assessing how the market's going to perform in the next 24 hours. By then I should have a bit more of an assessment on how this market's going to be performing, as we have seen a rejection from the top side but not quite seen the trend reverse as of yet when it comes to the 4-hour, daily and also to the weekly. So at this stage I'm not going to get too bearish at present, but I am waiting to see a very strong rejection coming into the play soon. So for now, it's safe to sit neutral and just assess the market for 24 hours and then see where we are tomorrow morning at the New York close. My view for the euro still holds to a relatively mild bullish view, due to the fact is that we have cleared the 111.45 for one, and secondly, the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, remains weak as it now challenges the next level of 97.30, and a close beneath there would give further scope towards 96.35 to 50, and therefore see this rally to 112.50 before bearish opportunity comes through. I'm keeping an eye on this RSI, and also the fact is that the ADX is a little bit overheated. So hopefully, if the view is right, a rejection should come from 112.50 and look back towards the bottom side of the range around 111.45 to 110.80. It would seem this time around that the bulls took the challenge to the upside and broke the 108.15.25 resistance. With stop loss being triggered, the fact is the market is still somewhat a little bit vulnerable to the upside. So here, I would like to sit out for the moment and see where the New York closes tomorrow morning. If we are back under 108, then this should re-establish the move back to the lower side of 107 to 106. But for now, neutral play is viewed until tomorrow morning. The pound, I haven't had a very strong view. However, the parameters of 120 to 126 has now seen the price action from last night getting back to close to the top side of the range. I view towards 126.10.30 as a potential supply zone, due to the fact is that back in late April and also in early April, we saw 2 rejections from this area. So no doubt this range-bound market should again respect the top side. Dollar CAD has posted a 13-week low, and from that still looks vulnerable to the downside, but now nearly filling this gap. Just keep an eye on the fact is that this is a weekly chart that we could see a rebound from here. The view from 138.5 gave me a target of 136 where I went neutral, but the market's still playing to a relatively bearish outlook, and therefore could see that one more step to the downside. Still continue to adjust your stop losses and take profits to your risk management, as we could see a rejection from this lower side of 134. But the dollar outlook remaining weak. Also saw the gold drop away last night and close to about 1%. It is still holding above the level of 1,716.18, but my view is getting a little bit weaker in terms of the direction because of this lack of trend, and also the fact is that the upside challenges near the 8-year highs failed to sustain after we got to a high of 44 last night. From the pullback, we could see a little bit more weaker play, but as I say, this safe haven demand is really relatively keeping this market in play to the bullish case. So I'm still holding a sort of weak non-view. The fact is that until I get a little bit more confirmation from the indicators, which aren't showing as of yet. Wrapping up with oil, well, the $36 reached. Now we're looking like we're heading to 41. With the pullbacks remaining shallow, there is divergence, so I'm not a keen bull at these levels, as we could see a snap back towards 35.60 or a base that comes in roughly around $34 and reassess from there. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoyed a great start to this new day.